Hello, everyone. My name is Lisa Munter, and I'm the president and founder of Knitt, and I'm here with my partners, Nick Papa and David Kai. We're so excited to be here this evening. So there is going to be a theme because my introduction was I would like to have, with a show of hands, raise your hand if you are a business owner or you work for a business who gives back to your community. Great. Okay. Okay. Raise your hand if you work for a nonprofit or you volunteer time on a committee or serve on a board. Great. Well, I actually saw dozens of people who had their hands raised that for both, whether you work for a business and a nonprofit. And I want you to know that I too am similar to you, that I have 15 years nonprofit experience working on various committees, serving on boards, volunteering my time, and I'm also married to a local business owner who gives back to the community. So I know firsthand the struggles and the issues that are around nonprofits and business when it comes to philanthropic giving and giving. So lucky for everybody, I've been a really good listener over the last few years, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna help with some of these issues, and I created Knitt, and I'm excited to present that to you tonight. So when I said issues around businesses, excuse me. Okay, so moving right along. So, because that's what you do. Raise your hand if you're here just for the craft beer and trivia night. Just wondering. So top donor issues. So what I found is that if you're a business owner, you get inundated by requests on a monthly basis. And sometimes what happens is that it tends to be reactionary. You're just trying to keep up with the request, and you don't have an opportunity to really spend time on the missions that align with your interest. And then with that, it's also time consuming because then you're keeping up with the tracking, the verifying. It takes multiple people sometimes to keep track of that, and that can become frustrating. The other thing for businesses that I found is that if you're new to a community or new to giving, what happens is you end up reaching out and you're like, okay, where do I go? And then you look at a database and there's hundreds of nonprofits out there, and it gets overwhelming, and you're just like, who really needs my help and support? So for nonprofits, their problems and their issues are outreach, right? So they are looking to be able to find new relationships, partnerships with people to be able to add to their database. And again, that can be time consuming because they might not have the manpower, the resources, or the know-hows to be able to get to that next level of partnerships. So, are we good? So then what I did was, with Knitt, is that our goal was to create a centralized focal point where nonprofits and businesses can just go to one place in order to find all the information that they need around their givings. So this is going to be a time-saving tool as well. And then by doing that, it's going to increase awareness with nonprofits around what their needs are, and then for businesses to be able to give awareness of what their giving structure is, who they give to, how they give, when they give, what they give. This is all important information. So how does it work? Knitt, our core fundamental is actually to facilitate pairing between a nonprofit and donor, between wanted interest. And by doing that, I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous tonight. You're doing great. Thank you. Thank you. So our goal is to filter out the relationships that maybe don't align with your interest, and then in return, it is going to be able to give you time to be able to work on those partnerships that are interested to you. The other thing that's really great about that is we want you to think of Knitt as the ultimate networking platform. We want it to be like the ultimate mixer event that you attend to, or a Match.com. What we want to do is we want to generate warm leads and connect you to the right people, so that way you have time to be able to focus on those relationships, and by doing that, that will help with time.
Thank you, Lisa. So a central point that we always talk about regarding Knitt is time management and savings, right? So everyone here, I'm sure, loves the idea of giving back to the community, seeing your money go to some cause that you really enjoy, and seeing it do really good for everybody else. But there's also another component of all of that that everyone hates to deal with. The paperwork, the taxes, the receipts, the W-9s, everything. That's the part that nobody talks about, nobody enjoys, but you have to do it anyway. So what we really try to do is we created a system of workflow management that simplifies that process. Rather than having spreadsheets, post-it notes, checking through multiple emails, and just having multiple people understand what's going on, we track that process from beginning to end. So rather than asking, hey, did I pledge $50? Did I send the money? Did they receive it? Did I get a receipt back at the end of the year? Did I get a W-9 back? All that paperwork, all those workflows are concatenated and concentrated in one central repository that we manage ourselves. So that information at the end of the year, imagine not having to dig through it, spending hours and be stressful and sweating, wondering, have I submitted all this? You can go to one place, dump all of it together at once, send it to your CPA, and just be done with it. So beyond just financial givings, we also track goods givings as well. So I'm sure if anyone here who's donated a gift basket, a pallet of water, or something else that's a physical good, it's actually even harder to donate than a financial contribution, right? A check is easy. I can stroke it, I can throw it in the mail, be done with it, and I have a canceled check at the end of it. But if I send physical goods, I have to prove to the IRS that it's cost this much, it's valued at this much, I'm giving it away at this time, who's received it, there's additional forms around it all as well. So what we do is we centralize that process as well. We make that process very straightforward, very simple, so you can track the goods, when someone's gonna pick it up, when they're supposed to receive it, the cost, as well as all the paperwork. So at the end of the year, it's a central place for you to receive all that information and make the process simple. So our job is to not only make you enjoy the process, but also remove the monotony in the other components that you don't enjoy.
All right, last but not least, the numbers. So one of the, can you guys hear me in the back? I don't want to get yelled at. All right. All right, so the numbers, so one of the things that we're really, really excited about is just the sheer number of people that we can actually help via Knitt, right? The financial giving is a massive industry within the United States. It's just a little bit over $400 billion. If you guys can see the numbers in the back, for the Saratoga region alone, the quantity of corporations is about 5,200, and there's about 180 nonprofits just in Saratoga alone. We are launching in the entire Capital District region, but we've designed this thing to scale as quickly as humanly possible, so we can vertically and horizontally scale. There's no limitation in our technology. Any questions so far? How much time? We're good? All right. All right, competition. I like to say we don't have any, but I really think we don't actually have any competition. So there's a lot of online donation websites out there. That's not who we are. Let's get that very straight. We are a connection linking platform. We are connecting the right donors to the right people, the right nonprofits who actually need the money, right? And so because of that, nobody is doing that right now, right? And so we are tracking the money, but our whole goal and our whole core is to try to strengthen the community through relationship discovery. That's who we are, and in that regards, we have no competition. So we're super, super excited. We're 2.5 years into building this thing out. We will be launching in December. We are, if for you donors and nonprofits, love to talk to you guys after this meeting. For the past 4 weeks, we've been pre-selling it, 37. I know it's not a big number, but it's about 10 a week, which is pretty good. Again, we have a strong pipeline for word of mouth. So we've been overwhelmed and very blessed with the reaction from the market, because there is nothing in our space right now. What do we need? We need pre-launch support, right? So we need R&D guys, we need DevOps, we need front-end design, and most importantly, we need support representatives. So if any of you have businesses who have tech people or design people or operations people, we'd love to talk to you, and we'd love to help employ this community. How to connect? Easiest thing is go to our website, right? We have a lot of different ways, social media, website, call us. It's all on our website. It's getknitt.com with 2 T's. And we really just look forward to working with you all in our journey, right? We built this all for you in the community, so this is a journey for us, and we want to enjoy it. Thank you. All right. Are there any questions? Yep. How do we make money? Good looks. So it's a membership-based community, so we're going to be charging the donors, and we're going to be charging the nonprofits. This is a good question because I totally forgot to do this. So for our launch for Saratoga in the capital region, we are going to be making this free for the nonprofits outside of a $50 membership sign-up fee. And then once they actually get $2,500 of net new money from net new relationships they've never, ever had before, then it's $1,200 for an annual subscription. And then on the donor side, we're giving the first 2 months for free. And if you are a member of the Saratoga Chamber, you get a third month for free. And then it's based on how much you give annually. Then we price it out in a small, medium, or large bucket for an annual membership. One more question? Yep.
Is it like a web-based system, mobile app?
So it's a website right now, but the dashboard is actually it's all cloud, it's all SaaS, and yes, you can hit it from your mobile phone. So when you actually sign in, you're actually going to be creating an account, and then it's actually going to bring you into your specific secured portal for your company. And yes, you will be able to hit it from your mobile phone, as you can hit our website from your mobile phone as well. Any other questions? All right, thank you.